Hey everyone, welcome to a new YouTube series. Now, in this series, as you can see, I will be playing Parkitect. Now, this will be the first park that I'm actually making Parkitect, so it's just for me, mostly to get the hang of the game. So I'm just going to do a sandbox park. I'll start a new park, and I'll do the flat terrain small. So yeah, it will be quite a small park, but I'm going to try and fill it up with nice rides. I did install a few mods, but they're camera related. So with one of the mods, I can zoom out further, and it's especially helpful if I want to see the entire map. And also it allows me to tilt the map further. And I also installed a ride cam mod, so I can actually take a ride on all the roller coasters that I built in the park. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really played this game before. I did a little bit of practice. But yeah, I also haven't actually played any of the scenarios. So for me, yeah, this is just the way I'm going to start learning the game. I might play a few scenarios off camera, or maybe I might do a video about the scenario one day. But for now, I will just immerse myself in the game by simply playing it. Anyway, you can already see some of the park guests coming in. What I'm going to do first is simply build a bit of a plaza here and maybe make a few buildings around it. But anyway, I first want to get a little plaza here going. As for the theme of the park, I think I will do it kind of in the same style as Class Action Park. Not in that the rides will be dangerous or anything, but mostly in the sense that I will have like a sort of like a generic main street going on, and from there out the park branches out into several themed areas. At least that's the plan for now. It might change at any time. Anyway, yeah, time to get started. So what I will do first is work a little bit on the plaza of the entrance plaza of the park. Alright, I've now made a little plaza here using these different path types. I made a little fountain here in the middle. Now I really like how you can simply make scenery objects smaller or larger in this game. And also place some of these plants and these little mushrooms around it. I'm already really starting to like the way this looks. It's quite easy to actually get used to the controls of this game, so that's really nice. Alright, yeah, what I want to work on next is actually already the first coaster of the park. I want to start off simple with a little junior coaster, and I want to have it actually be somewhere over here, right next to the plaza. And I kind of want to have the station inside a building, a big building which will sit next to the plaza. So yeah, it will be kind of interesting to to work with the interface in this game for creating buildings. It'll again be something I'll have to get used to. But of course, the thing I want to get used to first is actually building the interface for building coasters in this game. Now, junior coasters are actually quite tricky to make. Well, it's not difficult to make a junior coaster, but in Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's quite difficult to make them look good, to come up with a pleasing layout for them. So I'll see how it goes in this game. Anyway, let's start off by building a station for the ride. Alright, I think this is not too bad for the first coach at the park. I actually really like how twisty this layout looks. Quite happy with it. Now, I would have liked to have it do multiple circuits, but I couldn't find an option for that in the settings. So yeah, probably isn't there, or maybe I just completely missed it. I don't know. Anyway, what's next for me is to actually decorate this ride. So I will make a nice building around the station, or I will try to at least, and of course decorate the queue, and also we'll put some decorations here around the ride. Alright, I'm already getting used a bit to the scenery tools that Parkitect provides. I actually really like how easy it is to add details to a building. That's actually quite nice. I couldn't find any quarter tile wall pieces, so that was a little bit annoying. But at least there are these ones which do have a little bit of a border at the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm making some nice progress on this building. Also made a little pathway here, because this is where I want several entertainers to be walking around in the end. Okay, I'm going to continue work on the building now. I'll start some work on the second floor of the building. Alright, the building is already becoming quite nice, I think. Now, I see that the ride's actually broken down, so we'll need to fix that. And I see some of these benches and bins have also been vandalized. So yeah, I'm going to add some staff members to the park. Let's see, let's add some security. And we'll need a mechanic. And let's add some janitors as well. Not sure what this is. These are tasks that are waiting. That are waiting to be done. Alright, something that we will also have in this game is haulers, and they'll become important once we have shops in the park. So yeah, they're not really important yet, but I'll have to hire a few of those later. Now, I'm not sure these bins. The bin looks like it has been vandalized. Oh, the bench has actually been moved back up, so I wonder if the security guard actually did that. Yeah, some quite some cool mechanics. What I actually like is, for example, sometimes the game tells you that a group of vandals have entered the park, and you can actually see the security guard chasing them. So yeah, that's definitely something which is nicer than in Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you don't really see the security guards do anything. Now, something which apparently is still in this game is getting fooled by the camera perspective, as you can see from this roof. So that'll be something that I'll have to reattach to the building. Alright, I just saw a message about a shortage of ride parts and that safety will suffer. Well, I have no idea what that means. I guess that's one of the nice things of skipping the tutorial. Anyway, yeah, I'm really happy with the way this station is now looking so far. I think this will be pretty much the way it's going to look in the end. What I still need to do here is add some decorations around the coaster. Now I will just keep it simple. You could see I added some water here. And what I will do is simply add some trees, some rocks, some mushrooms around. Kind of just like I did over here. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it simple for the first coaster. Maybe for later rides I'll go more all in on the theming. Alright, for my first ride I'm really happy with this. I love the way the station looks, and I also love the surroundings of the ride. And I'm getting quite used to the building UI in this the user interface of this game. Okay, yeah, I think it's time for me to add some patrons to the park. I will just do a few immediately. I don't know how long it's going to take me to fill up this park. Yeah, now that I look at it, it's actually quite big, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let's get to it. Of course, the first patron I'm going to add to the park is my lovely girlfriend Amy. Now yeah, I can choose from several costumes, but yeah, she's definitely a raptor. I'll make her a purple raptor. She will like it. Alright, and I'll add another patron here. And let's see what are... Oh wait, you have to choose the costume in the beginning. Let me quickly... So the next one will be a shark, because why not? There we go. And his name will be Trumafarium. I can also set the last name. I'll make it Trumafarium. Alright. Yeah, I think we can do one more patron. I'll just let him roam the park. Alright, this guy is a robot. And he's one of the most generous patrons that I have. So he definitely deserves a spot in my park. His name is Samuel Polkov. I believe that's how it's spelled. I will check it after the episode just to make sure. Alright, yeah, super happy with the progress that I made in this episode. So I made a little plaza here, made a station for the junior coacher, and I made the junior coacher itself, which I also decorated in a way which I think is pretty nice. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching me build. I will now finish the episode by taking a ride on the coaster using the coaster cam mod that I installed for this game. Alright, hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.